Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your new year, and I'm very excited to have you here with me today for your mid-month January 2022 reading. So this is for the period 17 to the 1st of the month. Let's go ahead and see first what your general overarching energy is, and already we have three of crystals, or the bee, which is all about collaboration and productivity. Sagittarius, you're in serious mode. You're like, let's get this going, work together, let's get this done. And so let's see what your driving forces are going to be. Now, please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, and that which does not, well, ignore. All right, so let's see what we have. It's like these cards are all wanting to jump out. All right, let's see. For general energy. Okay, so we have Three of Cups. So we have the Sag. Whoa, they're just wanting to jump out for you, Sag. Okay, Two of Coins. Move this down here so you can see them. We have Strength and Justice. Okay, these two are high arcana cards, so these are more intense driving forces for you. And then these others are just kind of minor, off to the side. So these are like the most important things, it seems, to you, Sagittarius. Okay, so what we have here with Three of Cups, it looks like there's some celebrating that's going to be happening for this period. Spending some time with friends and family, mostly friends though, it looks like. I believe this is mostly friends, Sagittarius. So you're going to be just hanging out with some acquaintances and some good friends, just celebrating, maybe just having a drink together, or going on like a mini trip, you know, like a weekend thing. I don't know, but it's going to bring joy to you, and you're going to be spending time with people that you like being around. Now, with the Two of Coins, we also see you multitasking like crazy, Sagittarius. This 2 weeks coming up is going to be about multitasking, trying to balance things out, probably trying to make some time for friends, and also trying to make time for some other things that are important to you. And this multitasking has to do with your work, with how spending and paying for things. I just kind of see all those things in this card. Now with Strength, Sagittarius, I see that there are some things that you feel have been bothering you, but you're trying to control that. And these things that have been bothering you have been affecting some of your self-esteem as well, and kind of chiseling a little bit of your confidence. But what you've been doing is looking at yourself and just trying to give understanding to yourself and self-respect, and having the courage to just forgive yourself for some things that maybe you're knocking yourself in the head for. So that is, like I said, a high arcana card, so this seems to be like a prevailing kind of driving force for making decisions and whatever actions that you will be taking in this next 2 weeks. And Justice is also important to you. And Justice I see as a karma card, as in you want things to be fair. You want, I kind of get the feeling you feel that you're not being treated fairly, or there's a burden or a hardship that is mostly on you, Sagittarius. And you just want people to realize that even though you're willing to do stuff, doesn't mean they should just take from you, Sag. So I think that that's what's going on with you, just based on what these cards are saying. All right, so let's see what the daily activities are going to be during that time period. Let's see here, what are the daily activities for that time period, Sag? And I see 8 of Swords. I believe that has to do with strength, and we'll get into that in a minute. The World, 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Temperance, your card. This is the tarot card that symbolizes your sign. And then 9 of Pentacles and Justice. Once again, see? Very prevailing energy right here. All right, so let's get into this. Now, with the 8 of Swords, like I said, there was something that was bothering you. Something that was bothering you that was chiseling at your self-esteem. You see how this person is not tied up, but when they look in the mirror, they feel like they're tied up. They feel like they're stuck, and there's nothing they can do about it. But there is something they can do about it, because this Strength card is saying this is your perception of yourself. And all it's going to take is to change this perception. I know, sounds easier said than done, right? So with the Strength card, you can start to forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Maybe you feel stuck because you feel that there's things you have to do, and there's no one else that can do it, just you. Or you're looking at yourself and you feel stuck because you feel that you've gotten yourself in a situation you could just, smack yourself for allowing yourself to do that. And this card is saying, you got to forgive yourself. We're only human. We make mistakes. And at the time that whatever you just made a decision, maybe it was the right decision, but perhaps now that decision needs to be changed, and you can change it. You can control your action. You are in control of your decisions. People can give you advice all day, but in the end, the decision is yours. The final decision is yours. And that's what the Strength card is trying to remind you. But you're going to be feeling like this at the beginning of the week. I kind of feel that it has to do with all this competition that's going on. I don't see this as a relationship competition. I see this as a work competition. Perhaps at work you are trying to get recognized for the work you've done, and your bosses are not recognizing you because somebody else is really good at pretending they're doing the work. That could be the case for some of you. And for some of you, this is a competition to get something. See right here, this flame? And everyone's trying to climb up and get it. It could be a promotion, a raise, a better position, a better title, a better opportunity, better territory. So there is some competition going on, and it's chiseling at your self-esteem. So don't let that chisel at you, Sag. You want something different. You're like, will this phase just end already? Because this is the end card, the World card. You've reached the end of something, and now you're going to be moving into something completely new, something different. You want a different lifestyle. You want a different situation at work, and you also want a different situation at home. And I believe that this feeling of wanting justice and karma isn't just at work, it's also at home. There's something going on between you and your family that's making you feel like it's all on you, and there's something going on at work where you feel like the expectation is more on you, but the recognition is not coming to you. So you want that to change. But keep strong, stay strong, keep heart, because with the Four of Wands, we see a family reunion coming up. There's going to be some celebration. Maybe there's a wedding, Sag, or there's someone celebrating promotion, or they moved. And so there's going to be some sort of family reunion gathering that is going to be happening sometime within the last 2 weeks of this month. It may not be a big thing like a wedding, but it's definitely like maybe a barbecue or something. You're going to be around family. Now, this card is also a family card, see? 10 of Cups, enjoying time with the family. It's also an end cycle and a beginning cycle, just like with the world. So that tells me that you, there is something, whatever this thing is that's making you feel trapped, I believe this more has to do with your family, not so much work. There's like this minor thing at work that you're competing for, and you feel that you're not getting as much recognition, or you're trying to get something. If you're working for someone, you're trying to get promotion or raise or recognition. If you're self-employed, you're probably trying to get more clients, and there's someone who's trying to make it hard for you to get more clients, or stuff like that. But I believe this right here, this is very strong energy right here. The driving force here is wanting fairness within your family, and wanting help. I kind of really get that feeling, Sagittarius. You want some help. You want some understanding that there's a burden there and they're not recognizing it. And so it's affecting you. You are a fire sign, Sag. And fire, see, like fire, and then the sun and the moon. So this Temperance card is about balance, about feeling in control of how you feel and how you react to things. And you're frustrated, but you're trying to maintain control. Because if we don't control fire, it can get out of hand, right? And it can burn things. So it can hurt people, hurt feelings. It could destroy relationships. And you understand this as a fire sign. So you are trying to also maintain calm. And but it's bothering you. This is really bothering you a lot. It makes you feel trapped. And we see here, you just want to be able to enjoy yourself sometimes. Why do I kind of get the feeling that what this thing is that's trapping you is about putting in more effort and funding than the rest of the family. So whatever this is that's making you feel trapped, has to do with you putting more effort, more actual work, and also funds for this, whatever this particular thing is. And you just want to be happy. You want to be able to do things for yourself and enjoy yourself. But because you're not getting the assistance or the fair effort from everybody else, you're not able to get this right now, but this is what you're trying to do. I kind of sense this is very important for you to get to this point. And again, the Justice card, you want things to be more fair. Sag, tell them that's the only way things are going to change. You need to let people know that this is bothering you. Whoever can fix this for you, whoever can be more supportive, whoever it is that you feel is not being fair to you, tell them what is important. Collaborate. Okay? There's a lot of productivity going on here, but it seems like there's not as much collaboration, and I can tell, Sagittarius, you busy bee, you honeybee, that you just, you want to collaborate with them, but maybe you don't want to hurt feelings, or maybe, like I said, you could hurt yourself for putting yourself in that situation. Maybe you made some promises that you wish you hadn't made now, because it's taking away fairness from you. Now you want it to kind of change. So talk to them. All right, let me go ahead. Oh, I was going to pull from these cards. Let me see if we can get additional information or some clarification of some of these points, okay? See what we have here. Some additional information or clarification. These are big cards. I was like, I'm amazed. I'm shuffling these well right now. Usually they fall in my hands. 2 of Swords. So there is, again, decision. You know you feel trapped. You know you want to change things. I'm going to put these right here together. But it's just so hard to make that decision. And you know there's a decision to be made. And that decision is what's going to change this feeling of injustice that's happening to you, Sagittarius. All right, let's see what else we got for you. Additional information or clarification. Additional information or clarification for Sagittarius in January. 10 of Cups, once again. This is a family situation, Sagittarius. I'm really sure of this. It's a family situation. 10 of Cups, emphasized, you know, just really like hammered this, because it came out again. So this came out twice and this came out twice. These are the most important things to you. Family is mistreating you, Sagittarius. I just can plainly say it. That's how you feel. That's what's happening. It's not your imagination. It's happening to you. Let's see if we can get some guidance for you, Sag. Let's see. What kind of guidance can we get from Sagittarius? We get 4 Sagittarius, I mean. January. Destruction. Okay. Keep that frustration under control, Sagittarius. The guidance card here is saying you're kind of like at your brink. You're almost at your breaking point. And if you do explode, if you erupt like a volcano and send that lava on its way, there will be some destruction in the relationships. You're going to hurt some feelings. You're going to say things that are going to really upset people, and they're going to see it as you being insensitive, but you're not. You're just trying to tell them what you've been wanting to tell them. So tell them now before you get to this eruption point. Okay? All right, let's see what else we got for you. Let's get some more guidance for Sagittarius. Let's give Sagittarius some guidance for January. Accomplishments. Okay. So accomplishments, it just reminds us that it takes effort and strength to achieve our goals. And so with this, in this particular case, Sagittarius, this card is trying to tell you, if you want justice, you have to make the effort to achieve that justice, and you have to have courage to tell the person who you feel is not being fair to you how you feel now before you get angry, before you get to the explosion point. Okay? So to achieve your goal, courage and strength. So you just tell them, okay? Don't be afraid to tell them. Just try to maybe find what is it that will, you know these people, you know whoever's doing this to you, you know them well. So you know what their trigger points are, you know what will make them feel compassion for you and empathy for you. That's what you need to touch on when you have a conversation with them. All right, so let me draw an angel card for you, Sagittarius. Oh, Archangel Gabriel wanted to tell you something. So we have here Herkimer Diamond. Oh, it's kind of an interesting looking diamond. Okay, it says, are you able to recall your dreams? Dreams can be your internal psychologist and spiritual advisor. Take the time before going to sleep to form the intention to remember your dreams. Record them when you awaken and use them for contemplation. Dreams are powerful tools for self-healing, personal awareness, and spiritual growth. So perhaps you realize that you feel frustrated. You realize that you want justice, but maybe you're not really sure how to get that. And through your dreams, it can be very helpful for you to figure that out. Okay? So, Sagittarius, there's no need to feel this way. Just communicate your concerns. You know, show them how much you put into it, and request assistance. And find a way to get them to empathize with you. You know who they are, and you're a very open-minded and loving sign. So I know you'll find a way to tell them how you feel in an unhurtful way before this, or it'll just really hurt your relationship more. If you want help from them, do it now, okay? All right, Sag. I wish you the best of luck. Stay safe and be happy. Right? Until next time, best wishes to you always. Bye, Sagittarius.